We're back at it, new episode of Ultimate Thrifting. What is the ultimate way to thrift our stock? Today's episode, charity shops. A very popular one, up there with boot sales. Usually when a reseller like myself sort of introduces what we do, is usually we buy and sell from places like boot sales and charity shops. So a big episode today, but a very Marmite topic as well, charity shops. Some people love them, some people hate them. 5 different topics, we're gonna mark them out of 10, spit out a score at the end, put them in a table, and then hopefully by the end of this series, whenever that will be, we'll see what is the best way to thrift. As with Ultimate Thrifting tradition, got a bit of a clip from going to Witham High Street, hit some charity shops, just to get a feel. Obviously you know what charity shops are like. See how I got on, just to get the feel for things, but obviously when I get to scoring, it is more of a general charity shopping experience, not just this one adventure out, because I've done quite bloody well. I see you back here for the scores. I've arrived here in a small town called Witham. I haven't been here for like at least a year. So I thought for this challenge, I'd hit a town that I haven't been to for a while, because obviously I live in Braintree now. I hit them shops like weekly, so I'm less likely to find new cool stuff. See what we've got. We've got about 6, 7 shops, I think. Nice amount in a short space of time. Let's go get in there, see what we can find, and then rank charity shops at the end. Whether it's boot sales, charity shops, you always need an IKEA bag. Hopefully, fit it out. And the first shop is literally just here. Fairly Hospice. What have we got? Trainers. £4. Obviously got to make sure they are real. They look alright. Yeah, hold on to them, find it around, but good start. £5 super dry copper label. Size large Parker. And what's this as well? Newcastle United zip hoodie, £6. Size large. Bit of a stain there. Around £20. I'll leave that one. What have we got? 3 bits. 2 to resell, 1 for me. Oh, was that a pair of fake Timberlands? Waterproof. Yeah, they look pretty fake to me. Louis Vuitton, not Louis Vuitton.
Thank you.
I done alright in that first shop. Where do you need to drop off my bag? I found a couple of other bits. Jurassic Park Danger board game. New inside, this box is damaged. Bit here, £3. Yeah, should be an easy listing, especially if it's new inside, like 15 plus postage. Pair of Nike joggers, I think they're women's. Like a mustard, orangey, yellow, more orange actually. They were £4, were they? £4 size large, women's, I believe. They're nice. Yo Boss, they checked out. They were, how much were they? £4, should be 25, 35. Super dry coat for a £5, that should be 35. And a nice overshirt for me for Christmas, hopefully. Full circle. Not sure of the brand, but yeah, nice, a lot of stuff. In fact, I'll tip it up. I want my bag back. That's cool. Vintage Puma. Embroidery Adventure Challenge. Hit on the sleeve. And £3. That's cool. There we go. £7 spent. 2 items for Len. 1 for me to resell. A really cool item, that Puma one. Proper 90s, probably early 90s. Nice embroidery. Yeah, doing alright. I've been here for over a year, and it's treating me right. So next one we got Helen Rosalind, Cancer Charity. This one's quite a big shop. Done it right here before. Burberry belt, apparently. £2.50. No other markings or anything. Never mind, it's a turkey special. Cos, 100% wool. Pretty sure it's women's anyway. Don't know if Cos do men's, but sleeve. £4. Yeah, I'll pick that, which should be 25, 30 plus postage. Found another one. Another good brand, Joseph. Bernardo's turn. Looks very boutique-y. Oof. £25. Cavani. The Reese piece, medium. Looks like a really long V-neck cardi. Is that men's again? Is that getting confused with the women's? Like a It's supposed to be a dress or skirt at the same time. £11, bit rich. And I don't think that's really in fashion as well at the moment, like a men's cardi like that. That was like mid-2000s, was it? Early 2000s, that sort of cardi. I think mid-2000s, that sort of cardi look I used to wear myself. So yeah, leave that one, £11. Might be worth it, might give it a look up, I don't know. I quickly looked out. Reese knitted cardigan jumper, £22, or best offer, $18.99. 25 best offer. It seems to be 20 to 25, and even then slightly less, but they're asking 11 quid. So yeah, not enough meat on the bone for me. Jeez. 29.99, 30 quid. Barber. Tailored fit. Long sleeve shirt, 30 quid. No, you know. I don't know if I'd even get that online. Probably near that, but charity shop.
Okay, I'll be back. Hello there.
Nice. Extra small, $24.99. Yeah. Taking a punt on this one. If there's no holes or anything, we're waiting. Ah, there you go. There is a hole. There you go, luckily I checked. Oh, sorry, I just found a hole. It's alright. Sorry. So I just found a hole on the back, that's all.
Oh, it's okay. We won't put that in.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I just saw it just right there.
Okay,
That's
all
right.
right, thank
That's
you.
right. Damn. Almost. Alright, got YMCA. I think it's the newest shop in Witham. It's massive and it does everything. There's obviously clothing, shoes, furniture, electronics, toys, literally everything. Nice and wide, deep as well, so it's probably the best charity shop in Witham. Found, oh look at that, blow mould. Hello. Looks vintage. That'd be worth decent money actually. I don't know if they're selling it. I'm gonna see if they're selling that centre head. That's proper cool. I can't see a price on it. I reckon that's a keeper for them or until after Christmas. Even then I'll still buy it after Christmas. I'll have to ask them. Don't ask, you don't get. Oh, hello. Bit better. Row hand, another outside. Oh, women's and a men's again. 4 quid for a jacket, row hand. So there's no damage. That's coming with me. Damn it. There's a hole on the sleeve. It's only a little one, but I don't want to be sending stuff with holes. This is going to linger. Damn. That's a nice one as well. Bugger. Rohan hilltop jacket. Damn. No, it's not worth it. Yeah, that's a bit of me. Nike Air Force Ones, 2 of them. Black and white, £7. And £10 for the black ones. £10 might be worth it. Again, checking condition. 10 quid, I don't want anywhere to the backs, which there isn't. Normally you can get rubbing marks and then it goes through, which there isn't. Sometimes there's rubbing to the tops there isn't. Baby wipe. Bit of black polish on them. Size 7. US 8, so they're men's 7. 10 quid. Should be 30, 35, easy, like really quick as well, so I'll get them. And then these ones, what are these? A Ralph, £5, bit small, 2.5. Oh, Fred Perry as well. £10, Fred Perry, like canvas leather. Got canvas leather. Maybe a bit rich, 10 on them. And just looking at these Air Force Ones. Obviously the same donator, I'm guessing. No insoles. Getting no wear to the backs there from the heel. Might be a tiny bit there. How much were they again? 7. 7.5. 11, yeah, it just needs a good clean again, really. I might just, they're on the cusp of being rejected, but I'll hang on to them. Hang on to them for now.
Lovely stuff.
I grabbed that as well, actually. That's nice. Ted Baker, a knitted jumper for £3. Might be like 22.99 plus postage. So from £3. Yeah, look at that, cheap and cheerful. Yeah, right, in the right season for it as well. It's like a, what's that, purple and blacky grey. Looks a bit festive. Yeah, if I can list it quick, should sell. Another one. Oh, it's not even trying to look real. It's not even a badge in it. Just a pattern. If only. Oh, yeah. There's a big Santa face in the window for sale. Is that display?
He is for sale, but
Okay.
you might not like the price he is.
Okay.
He's 40 quid.
I thought, okay. Yeah, I'll leave that. That's right.
Yeah.
Maybe half that, maybe, yeah.
Vintage.
Yeah, I can see.
120, brand, not brand new, second hand, worse
Yeah.
condition than that. It's £120, so we just sell it for 40.
Yeah. Yeah, that's fine, yeah.
On
So, it's a couple of weeks later. I won't lie to you. Christmas and Boxing Day is out of the way. The kids are home from school, so I've had to escape from the kitchen to do this little bit. See? Told you. So, we're going to grade charity shops in general, not from that last shop in Witham, which went quite well, I must say. But in general, we're going to grade them 5 points out of 10, see where they go. I'm also aware I messed up in the previous video in the boot sale rankings. I was ranking high when it should have been low for a couple of things, so that's got a fresh score, but we'll leave that to the end and see the graph. Right now, competition of charity shops. Now, it's not going to be hustling and bustling with all your competition all at the same time, but when you're not there, your competition will be there, and it'll be rotating throughout the day, throughout the week, so you don't know when or how much competition you get, but there's definitely competition. Like at a boot sale, everyone's there at the same time, it's mental. For charity shops, you could be the only person in the shop sometimes, but then someone could have been before you and some might be after you. So I reckon a fair score of that competition. Obviously people do go, but then less people do go because people are a bit sick of the pricing. We'll come on to that. Obviously the higher the ranking, the less competition there is. This is where I got confused last time. So I'm gonna say 7, no. I'm gonna say 6 actually, 6 for competition. So higher than midway slightly, but obviously there is competition. People, like you could go there, you could have missed out on a load of good stuff, but you just don't know it. Time and effort. Usually I hit one town, like this time at Witham that you just saw. Might hit it, takes like an hour to walk around, if that, get a Greg's on the way, got to pay for parking, even though parking was free actually that time, which was handy. So you do have to physically travel, you have to physically walk around, but then I can be there and back in an hour or so, hour and a half, like do it in the morning, come back for lunch, but then you could spend all day doing it and not necessarily come up with the reward, but you do have to really get up early because the shops don't open till 9, roughly, half 9. They're open all day, sometimes on weekends, like Saturday and Sunday for some. You can go at your free leisure really, so time and effort, doesn't take much time, much effort either. I'm gonna go with a 8, quite high, because it's quite easy. You're just shopping, aren't you, in the shop. Cost of goods now. Charity shops and cost of goods, people kick off. Obviously, they sometimes think they're eBay, or sometimes they think they're higher. Sometimes they think they're like high-end luxury boutique type places, which they're not. Obviously, back in the day, like I'm thinking, I don't know how old the charity shops, like think back to 80s, 90s, maybe early 2000s. Charity shops, cheap and cheerful. You're going there, sort of jumble sale prices, I'm guessing. Fun fact, I never set foot in a charity shop, as long as I know, until I met Amy. So I didn't go in a charity shop until I was in my mid-teens, probably 15, 16. Never been in one before that. And even then, Amy had to force me to go in, and I was so embarrassed to be in a charity shop. There used to be a day I did not want to be seen dead in them. Now you can't keep me out of them. But back to cost of goods. Obviously prices are going up and up and up. Some people blame YouTubers, okay? But then the internet is for everyone. It was always going to come around. You can research. It's not really a secret anymore. So yeah, it depends. If the charity shop wants to get the stuff in and out, they get it for free anyway. So yeah, just keep rotating, get a nice little margin, and then move it on, ready for new stock. Because I think it's a crime when they have that sign up saying no more donations because they're full. I think if they're full, they're just not churning it out fast enough to like reduce the price, just get it out. it's free, just get out. You'll make more money that way, I think, than asking higher prices. And I could go to a town, or sometimes I avoid towns, like Chelmsford town where I used to live. I might go in if I'm there. I'm not going to make a special trip really, unless I'm already there. So, because the prices are so crazy most of the time. It's also a risk to go charity shopping because of the prices. You could come back with nothing at all just because of the prices. You found stuff, but it's just too expensive. So cost of goods, it's going to go on the lower end. I'm going to say 4. Obviously I'm picking stuff up to resell, making my money, but not as good as it probably was in its heyday. But again, it can be hit and miss. But for me personally, picking up clothing and shoes, I do still get stuff. So yeah, 4 I think is fair. Yeah, it's not the most budget option to do. Quality, i.e. brands. Obviously I was finding lots of brands. Barber, even though it was overpriced. Tommy Hilfiger, Ralphie. So there always seems to be brands, but when there is a high, like well-known brand, as long as it's not fake, it's priced up as well. So yeah, I am finding quality. I went around with the luxury pickers back, I think it was this February, like way start of the year, and they were finding some awesome quality stuff. So the brands are out there, they're just not necessarily the most popular ones, like your Gucci's, your Louis Vuittons, like proper high end that everyone knows. There is little gems out there just hidden away. You just got to find them. So I'm going to say for quality, charity shops overall, I'm going to give it a 7, a fair 7. Overall, quite decent. Obviously you got your Primarks, Next, Georgia, Asda. You got to skim through a lot of that, but there are quality gems to be had. And lastly, the condition. Obviously in the Witham one, you did see I had found a cashmere blend like polo top, and right before I paid, there was a hole. Luckily I saw that, otherwise I'd be a bit stuffed. I could return it, but I can't be bothered. But overall, this is over a general rule. I find that charity shop stuff is in good condition because it's been steamed, or it's been washed hopefully by the donators, and it's been steamed, ironed. It looks nice and presentable, hung up sometimes in colour order and that. So the condition overall I find is good at charity shops. Obviously you still got to check, there might be the odd one that slips through. I might go as high as 8, but then obviously there's the odd one that slips through. Sometimes they put faded stuff out, bobbled, shrunk. So I'll probably go in again at a fair 7, so higher, not quite 8, 9, 10, like perfect brand new stuff at 10. But yeah, I think 7's quite fair. So total score, as long as I've added it up right, charity shops have a grand total of 26 out of a possible 50, which makes it actually bottom. I'm quite surprised, bottom of the group so far. And while I have this group, as you can see, the boot sale score has changed. I got mixed up. I've gone through it again. I won't watch back on the video, and the updated score for boot sales is actually 28. So still top, just not as high as it previously was in the 30s. Yeah, charity shops currently last by half a point. Jumble sales in the middle with boot sales at the top. Obviously there's plenty more ways to source, so plenty more videos in this series. If you want to catch up with them, links will be same one down below. And if you want to see future ones, or when they are future ones, subscribe to the channel if you're not already. And next up, I've had this stuff for blooming months to film this video. I think I ordered it back in August, and I've still got the stuff to show off. So next one is wholesale clothing.